All right.
So you go first.
I have two.
Okay, you go first. Then.
I'll
You wanted to go first?
No,
What'd
I
you
said
say?
I didn't know he was gonna. I
Should I
didn't
go
know
first and last?
Yes.
Go first and last.
Look at you're all
that
Virgo.
cool?
You're all organized. I love it. Yeah.
Is that a Virgo
That's
thing?
so Virgo.
Super organized.
Yes.
And gay.
And gay. I'm super organized and gay.
Yeah.
Like if I'm gay, it's like very like in a box and in the.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It'd have to. Yeah. That's what I love about Virgos because I'm a Pisces. I'm the opposite. So I hate. I'm like all over the place. And Virgos, like they keep things like. So I'll meet you at on Thursday at 7:00, and I'm like, great, because they'll like make sure that happens, and I don't have to think about it. That's what I love about a Virgo. Okay.
right.
So tell your first story.
All right. Oh,
That was so
God.
exciting, right?
Big Bang Theory happened. When the Big Bang happened. That was the plan. Virgos would be organized.
Yeah, I think so. Well, there are stars in the sky, right?
And on Hollywood Boulevard. But okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I love and hate telling these stories because it makes me seem like sometimes not the brightest. But I think that's sometimes what happens to guys when we go on dates is that we don't really think.
Thanks for the
clearly.
explanation beforehand. Just tell a fucking story.
All
Okay,
right.
the people will pick up your Stephen Hawkingness about
Oh
you.
my God! I just almost fell asleep.
That was a good joke.
Look, I'm not an asshole. I'm not retarded. But here's my dating
Yeah.
story. Okay, go ahead. Exactly.
Well, the first one was with her.
I have something in my teeth. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So.
It's the unknown zone. We never know what's gonna happen.
All right. When I first
Okay.
when I first moved to San Francisco, I was there for about a year. And when I first moved there, I didn't know too many people, so I did the whole OK Cupid thing. And
Been there.
yeah, and so the first girl that I met that was cool, she was like had never done an online date, so she was real nervous about it. So we talked on the phone and text for like several weeks before we actually had a date.
Okay.
And then when we finally had one, she had a car, but the strange thing was she was like, I have a car, but I don't drive. She's like, my parents bought me a car, but I'm terrified of driving, so I
Okay.
never drive. So she's like, she was in Berkeley. It was like an hour on the bus. So she's like, if you take the bus here, you can drive my car, and you can drive us around.
Right. Okay.
So I got on the bus for an hour, and I got there about 7:00.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So you talked for a couple weeks. So you enjoyed speaking with her.
Yeah, I liked her.
Okay.
Yeah, I was into her, and so I was excited. So I was willing to get on a bus for an hour to go
Right,
meet her.
okay.
And I get there at about 7:00, and she meets me outside. And she was cute. She looked like her pictures, which was a plus, of course, because
Sure.
often
Yes.
people don't.
Well, that's more a guy.
That's
no, I
marrying
guess-
material.
I guess women do that too.
Yeah, but she comes up to me and she's wasted. She was like, I was
That's
really.
why she doesn't drive.
She was like, I was really nervous to meet you, so I've been drinking since 4, and it's like 7. So she was like shit-faced
Awesome.
wasted, and
Did she have underpants on at the time?
she was wearing clothes. Yeah, I don't even remember what she was wearing. She wasn't dressed up to go out though. She was
Okay.
wearing like jeans or something.
Okay.
But she looked cute.
Uh-huh.
And then she told me right away. She was like, I've been drinking since 4.
Okay.
And I was like, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And she's like, and I'm not ready to go out yet. So come inside and have a drink. Maybe catch up. You need to catch up with me. And I was like, oh dang. So I went inside. And when I got inside, she lived on campus. She was a grad student. She had 3 roommates, all women. It was an all-women school.
Okay.
And when I get inside, all 3 of her roommates were there. They were all on first OK Cupid dates. So I entered a room
Wow.
of first date OK online dates. It was so weird.
That's bizarre.
Sounds like an experiment.
Yeah.
Class
Sounds like a
project.
Twilight Zone.
And she said that I'm too drunk to go out. I want to stay in. I think it was a plan. Like, I feel like she planned this out and didn't tell me. Because they all made dinner, and they were all
Of
on their
course.
dates and together. It was
Right.
so weird. And
So
then
she could have been honest with you and just said, "I want to have dinner. This is what's happening."
yeah, and I had like reservations. I had like tickets to a show. I had like planned all this stuff out.
I'll
But
go out with you.
I know, shit.
But she was like really adamant about not wanting to go out because she was so wasted.
Yeah, we'll all go out with you.
So-
Jesus Christ. Even Rodney. He's the straightest man in the room, for sure.
So she talked me into
Besides me.
staying, and it was really awkward at the dinner table. Everyone was kind of on their dates. We didn't have like a group discussions. Everyone had like their own little like
Oh,
their
really?
things, and it was really weird. And then, okay, maybe I'm too old for this, and they were younger a little bit, not
Uh-huh.
too much younger, but 5 years maybe.
Right?
After dinner, they all like went back to their rooms to like hook
Have
up,
sex?
to have sex.
Wow.
And
it
so
was
I'm
the first
just,
date.
and
it was
they were all
first
first dates, and
Uh-huh.
I'm just in the living room with this girl
drunk.
wasted, yeah, while all these other people are like having
Wow.
sex.
And how old were you?
This was just a
Yesterday?
few years ago. I was like 20. No, I was 29 or something.
29,
I guess
okay.
it was a little more than a few years ago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then so it keeps getting better and better. So we're on the couch, and she's like, we just met, but we've been talking for a few weeks, and I just want to let you know that I think I'm in love with you. First date.
Been there.
First.
I've been there.
First date.
Oh my God.
And I was just like, what? I was just like, what? I was like, if you're supposed to, if you, so you're not, but
yeah.
if you,
No,
so
that's
you're
crazy.
not even supposed.
Crazy.
So I guess if you feel that, you're not supposed to say it, like or something. So that's why I said something horrible like that. I was like, even if you feel that, you're not supposed to say that. It's like a first date.
On the first date.
And then
Right.
she tried to initiate making a move like kissing,
Uh-huh.
but I was just so weirded out by everything that was going on that I
Yeah,
was just
yeah.
not, even though I thought she was cute and nice, I was just not
So you didn't
into
take
it.
advantage of
I
the
didn't take
situation.
advantage of the
Good for
situation,
you.
but she got really upset. She got really upset
Yeah,
because
'cause she was drunk.
She got turned down.
She's the only one who didn't get
Right.
laid.
Yeah, she's the only one that didn't
She's
get
the only
laid.
one that didn't get laid that
And it was
night.
getting late, and she
Uh-huh.
passed out. And then I thought about taking the bus home, and I looked it up, and it was 3 hours to get home because it was late now. And so I picked her up, carried her, put her on her bed. I slept on the couch.
Wow.
And then in the morning, I was like, should I just sneak out of here?
Right. That's what I
Or
would have done.
But then I was like, well,
That's what I would have done.
she was nice. I didn't want to
Well, you were a
make it
gentleman.
worse.
You sound like, yeah.
So I said goodbye, and then she goes, I was drunk yesterday, but I really want to let you know that I'm sober now, and I really think that I'm in love with you. She said it again, the next morning,
Wow.
and I was just like,
And then it's real.
and then I was like, well,
Yeah, yeah.
and then I had to leave, and then I
You had
never,
to leave,
and
yeah.
then she texted me, and I responded with the short ones. I didn't totally not respond, but I was
Right.
like, oh, she would say, oh, how are you doing, and I would just be like,
Like,
okay,
good.
yeah,
Yeah, right,
that'd
the
be-
one-word
I
answers.
thought this conversation would be worst online
Yeah,
dates.
it's
I
not-
don't understand.
He's
What-
crazy
what-
because
That's a good story.
That wasn't bad.
Oh,
All
I
right,
could
let's
so-
hear
oh, I
yours.
could
I'm
totally